see that we don't shy away from colour in our decor.
And our current transformation, the utility, is just as bold.
They call me mellow yellow, quite rightly.
And if you're new around here, we're John and Molly.
And we challenge you to find any home reno account just like us.
I'm doing a DIY before. Come on! My shades is mine!
Bouncy, bouncy, oh such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy, shoes all in the lap. Does that make us a bit weird?
Just different. Remember, we're here for the long haul, designing and making luxury mid-century modern rooms on a budget. To turn this house into our forever home. So, let's get into it.
Hi guys, so we're in the utility again today. John's made a good start on the panelling, but he needs to finish this wall. Got to get some sanding back done, get the coving on, see what else we get done. So watch this space.
One thing I do know, guys, is it always takes longer than you think to set up all your tools. It's like an hour. Oh God, I can't look at you without crying.
So I'm just sorting out the coving for the utility. I see it's an easy way, but we're using the polystyrene stuff. It'll be super quick to get up and you can just put it on with no more nails. So I've just got a mitre block and a piece, finding the central point. And throwing it in half. Does sound like there's a load of mice and cheese in here though, so not the nicest noise. I've got your inner corner, so then I can literally just no more nails down those two sides and stick it up.
And then using the long straight pieces to go in between, ready for the joints to be caulked to give a seamless finish, ready for painting.
Dust. Anybody? No. Dust.
Tell me you've been sanding without telling me you've been sanding.
Dust. It's actually very low, in fact. So you can have as much dust as you like.
Go on then, moment of truth.
We've done a bit of sanding.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good fit.
Right there. Look at that.
Why is there not the seam on the join? You know, like it's got the piece in the middle.
Yeah, I've cut it upside down. For fuck's sake.
Have we got another one though?
No, because it has to be a full sheet for that, so... No, fucking I know what I'm doing. Off the wicks.
And this is beginning to feel like a second home.
Hopefully not a sign of things to come. With the weather forecast not looking good and the fact that we'd booked 3 days off together meant it was up in the air as to whether we could finally finish this epic wooden built lean-to.
In here, it's going to be an OCD's dream when it comes to organisation. We're going to utilise every inch of this space to not only fit all of John's work tools so he can get back to his home gym, but also free up the third bedroom.
That is one big pile of shit.
But before we get to that, we need to get the roof on, as let's face it, wet tools are no good to anyone. There we're just putting the purlings on, so basically our corrugated roof can then screw onto these.
How many do we need, do we reckon?
We're going to go 4.
4.
1 on each end, 2 central, spanning the whole distance.
There you go. So, are you sure we've definitely got enough floor for the utility? Because I'm not sure if we will have enough.
Definitely got on the floor, definitely. The next day, Molly was on her jollies for the weekend, leaving me home alone. So, let's get on with the utility. I'm going to hopefully finish the cladding on the side wall, which will match the ceiling. Molly's away this weekend. I'll be alright on my own. Yeah, I'll be alright. So with the boxing in following the fall of the pipes, it meant all the cuts had angles top and bottom. So using an angle finder, I could transfer any given angle to the piece I was cutting, which you can see here goes from just over 3 centimetres down to 2.5. There we are. And then the hard maths came. So assuming you get your square for your socket in the right place, if you make it slightly smaller, the diagonal should fit through this way because the diagonal's longer than it is on the edge. So bear with me, be tight fit, but it does fit. So it's worth saying here that if you're good with electrics, you can just unwire the socket. Pull that through, and there we are. So when that is in place, there we are. Don't see any of the cut. Perfect. Sleep well tonight.
Don't forget it's date night.
So I'm going to finish the last bits of wall panelling, just the bits at the bottoms. I've taken all the big screws out of here and they're ready to fill. I've put little tacks in place. The reason we started with screws is because that's all I had, so I should have planned properly. But after using them, the heads are a bit big, too hard to cover, so we're going to take them out. I'm going to fill them. Got a little bit of trimming to put along here to hide this raw edge. And then I think we can move on to the floor. So with Molly back in action with the last bits of filling and even finding time to apply paint stripper to the door, which will also paint in the same colour as utility walls and ceiling, it was finally time to think about the floor. Specialist tools.
What are you doing?
Gonna rip up this old floor in the utility and hopefully not find a mess underneath.
Hopefully it'll be nice and level, and then we can just get the new floor down straight away.
That's all I can hope for.
Here's hoping. Okay guys, so the floor's coming up, but how weird is this? The floors are only like the colour yellow that we're going to be putting on the walls. Follow the yellow brick road. What are you saying, John?
I think like you were saying earlier, probably wouldn't have minded this floor if it's in good condition, it was nice and level. Obviously it's knackered, stained, bits of concrete on it.
Bits missing, otherwise it would have been quite fun, wouldn't it?
Do we go over the top of it?
Hiya, John.
We're on our way to the DIY shop again.
Our favourite place to be.
Yeah, to get some self-levelling compound. See if they've got the right stuff and then go from there. And it means spending more money.
I thought this utility was meant to be on a budget.
Doesn't sound like it, does it? There's all sorts of use of a non-absorbent which is.
All set?
So we've got this one. I think it can go over non-absorbent subfloors, so like ours is non-absorbent. So I guess we'll try and go over the top of those tiles. You reckon?
Let's give it a go. See what happens.
Do it.
Can we walk on it yet?
Maybe give it 24 hours.
In that case, let's have a brew.
And we'll show you some recent additions to the Jolly Reno.
We got some awesome gifts from Japan which are totally unique, and some lovely pottery pieces and some prints that will be great additions to our home.
We also started thinking about the bench sheet in the lounge to accommodate this fabric. And don't forget these pegs and this gorgeous fabric to act as a curtain to cover the washing machine and dishwasher. I actually want to do the dishes.
I want you to want to do the dishes.
Why would I want to do dishes?
So when we finished arguing about the dishes, we finally got the underlay down ready for our flooring.
Luckily we had this left from our other projects, and soon it was down to actually start laying the real thing. John got it measured to perfection, and before long we'd clicked in nearly half the way through.
Yeah, gonna have enough left here.
Oh, I really hope so, because I don't have to buy another pack.
Don't think we have enough left.
Oh no.
It's late, it's dark. Floor's in.
If you saw from last time, John lost his mind at the squeaky floors, and after sorting the problem, he's only on with his regular checks.
A new day, we've finally got the skirting down on this floor.
So I think we can probably start getting some paint on.
Ooh, let's have a look then.
Look at that gorgeous yellow-pink colour from Little Greene.
Cue time lapse.
First wall done, and I'm absolutely loving the colour.
It's certainly bright, I'll give you that. I do like the colour, don't get me wrong, but it's very bright, isn't it? It's like that episode of On Fools and Horses. How are you?
What have you done to my wall?
And just like that, it's starting to feel like a transformation already.
Still got a heck of a lot more to do though, John.